Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you.
Hey fams, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Shushana. On my channel I do lots of home decor and seasonal decorating, and I do upload twice weekly, every Wednesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would love for you to consider subscribing and becoming a part of our family here, and definitely double tap that bell so you don't miss any of my episodes. So you guys, today I'm kind of just going to do like a casual video for you guys. I actually want to show you something that I've been working on. I've been working on a space that I've been working on it for quite some time. And I'm going to kind of give you the backstory. I know there's a lot of you that are new here, so I'm going to give you the backstory of that and just kind of show you how God has just been so good and his hand has just been in the midst of things. Right now, my family and I, we're going through some shifting. And if y'all know anything about shifting, you know that it hurts. The pain that comes with shifting. And so right now I'm in the midst of shifting, but I'm in my bedroom. My bedroom is a hot mess. I'm not even going to show it to you guys because it's just a hot mess. But what I actually want to show y'all is downstairs. It's what I'm working on. So let's go ahead and head down there. Okay, you guys, so now we're in the space that I am working on, and I'm super excited about it. Okay, so before I show it to you, let me just go ahead and give you like a backstory. So a few months ago, I had announced that I was going to reopen my daycare. I was a daycare provider for about 10 years, and we moved and relocated. I shut it down. There's a video on there. I think I still have the video up. I don't know if I do, but if I do, I will link it so you guys can see. It was super stressful. It was just at a very stressful time in my life, and just not able to deal with all the stresses that comes with having a full-time daycare and moving, transitioning, doing all the things, plus where we're moving to, which is where we are now. The commute was extremely difficult. So it was a whole lot. But say that to say this, a few months ago, I did announce that I was going to reopen my daycare. Unfortunately, the inspector came and he gave us some news, which was devastating. It actually, I feel like it destroyed me for a couple of weeks. And so I was praying on it like, Lord, this is what I want to do. And if this is what you want to do, then let your will be done. So a couple weeks ago, after I had said that we're not going to do it because of what the inspector had wanted us to do, which was virtually, it wasn't impossible, but the cost was insane for what he wanted us to do. So we just decided that we weren't going to do it. And I was just going to keep working. However, y'all know, if you don't know, I am in healthcare. I work overnights. It's very daunting. I work with individuals that has intellectual and physical disabilities. And it is tough. It is a tough field. It's a rewarding field. But it is tough. And so the company that I work with, I absolutely love my guys, but I just feel like my time is up. And so I really wanted to get back into having my own business again and really doing my own daycare. So I really just was praying about it and, seeking God on it. And my licensor called. She emailed me first, and then she called and she was just like, listen, we want you to keep going with this. Let's get a second opinion. Let's seek out the inspector that came and find out exactly what he wants you to do. And if what he wants you to do is crazy, impossible in terms of, financially and just the physical time, then whatever the case may be. So anyway, we did that. We seeked out the inspector that actually came and did the first inspection, which I knew him from before because he inspected my first daycare that I had for 10 years. And so he basically just was like, well, the thing that you're talking about, because he wanted us to do like a whole vent going through our home outside, like it was a progress. And I got the contractor was like, this is virtually impossible to do this. We would have to literally break down the foundations of your wall in the basement, lift up your floorboards and do all the things, get an engineer in here. We were just like, yeah, we're not going that route. So he basically was just like, oh no, actually I just need for this to be taken out, and you can easily do that with this tool, and it's going to cost you a couple $100s. Wished he would have said that before. So I mean, God's timing is not our timing, and he is proving to me in this season that waiting on him is worth it. Though it's hard, though it hurts, the shifting is like, it's taking you out of comfort. It's definitely worth it. So after speaking to my licensor, I decided that we're going to go forth with it and redo the daycare. I had taken everything down from the previous room that I was going to do it in. I took everything down. So now we are in a different part of the house. And I am only going to be doing, at first I was going to be doing up to 16, but I'm only going to be taking 6 kids in. I can take up to 8 children, and 2 of those children will be infants. I do not want to take infants. I know my age group. I know the age group that I absolutely love working with. I love teaching, and so I'm definitely going to be doing like a preschool learning center. And so I went ahead and just started getting the room back together. It's not quite finished. There's still some things that I need to do and get done, but for the most part, it's set up, it's ready. I have my desk and my rugs that are on their way, and I cannot wait till it gets here to show you guys. But for now, I just kind of have like the bare minimum up, and I'm still in the process of doing things. I still need curtains and all these things, but I'm going to turn it around and show you guys how far I am in the process so far. Right now, I can take 2 children in. I already did all my trainings, all of my CPR and first aid and all the things. I am going over some corrections of things that I need to take care of. My contractor is coming in, and he's going to be fixing all the things that needs to be fixed. So hopefully by the end of April, early May, I will be able to full-time do my daycare. So I'm going to turn you guys around so you guys can see the process of where I am, and I'm just going to take you around the room and show you the different stations and things like that. So I am super excited, you guys. So let's get into it. I'm just going to give you a pan of the room. Like I said, it is still in progress. I am not finished yet. This is just beginning. Like I literally just started doing this room about 2 weeks ago. So I'm not completely done, but this is just the beginning of it all, and I just love it. I just love it, you guys. I feel like I was born to be a teacher. It's so crazy. As a kid, I actually wanted to be a teacher. And I just love teaching. I really enjoy teaching. When my kids were smaller, I enjoyed doing preschool learning programs with them and all the things. And Nyla's coming, and she does not have any clothes on, y'all. But I'm just going to give you kind of like a pan, and then I'm going to explain to you what every section is. As you can see, I do have some toys outside there, and yeah, I am super excited, you guys. I do have my water here as well. And then this is like the huge bulletin board, because this is going to be like the learning wall. This is where all of the alphabets and numbers and colors and all the things, that's where everything is going to be. I actually do have them. I just have to put them up, which I'm going to be doing this weekend once I am off from work. Let's start with this section. Don't mind this. This is just a paint stick Okay, so this section, like I said, is going to be a preschool room. So I'm not doing a bunch of toys in the room. There are some toys, but a lot of the things that they're going to be doing is learning hands-on. So our table and chairs is going to be here. I'm just having one table, 6 chairs, and a rug. And it's going to be in the middle. We're going to be doing lots of arts and crafts, lots of sensory things, you know, just a lot of learning things, learning their names, alphabets, body parts, the continents, different countries, zones, time zones, things like that is what we're going to be focusing on. Just like preschool, early kindergarten things, fundamental age appropriate things. So this is going to be my learning center here. Like I said, I am going to be putting up the alphabets and colors and things like that. And this is where we're going to be kind of focusing on during circle time and all those things. I'm telling you, I am super excited, y'all. So this is where all the sight words are. This is where they're going to be learning, and I gotta fix it because I have like the family is kind of just mixed up, but this is where we're going to start learning like sight words, like the beginning words, the, at, be, use, and, you know, things like that, like the first set of sight words that they're going to be using to develop language skills, communication skills, things like that. This is my corrective action plan that I got from my inspector that I have to correct. I already started doing a few corrections. The contractor is going to come and we're going to fix the rest of the things. And I am super excited. I am going to have some more words and things like that to go up there. I don't want to overwhelm the space with a bunch of stuff because it's a small space, you guys, but I just want the important things to be in the space, and I want it to be conducive to learning, and I want the kids to be excited to come to preschool and just really enjoy their time. I do have a few more things that I'm going to be adding, which you guys are going to get to see over the course of a few weeks. This is one of my tower. I have a bunch of books here that we're going to be doing some reading in, as well as a few toys. We have dolls, baby dolls in here as well. So there are toys that they're going to be able to play with, but it's overall just a learning space. And then I have, excuse me, I have things that is basically just organized by canister, crayons, Play-Doh. We have I know I spelled Play-Doh, but Play-Dohs and baby doll clothing, wooden puzzles, things like that. I still have a bunch of stuff that I'm working on in the room. We have some markers and just like little learning tools. This stuff here, I just have it up here because I'm doing the work. I also have my teacher stick that my husband bought me, which I'm super excited about using. So this is one of the towers. Up here, I do want to have some more shelving so that I can have some storage things up there for the kiddos. Okay. This is another tower that I have that has like the little toys that they are going to be able to use. I do have some leapfrogs stuff here as well, and this is kind of like the leapfrog laptop that each child will get to be able to use daily. I have all of my envelopes and printing papers and my notebooks because I like to be organized as much as possible. I do have some curriculum books up here as well. My first aid kit and just a few toys and some DVDs for the kids for, like, you know, Fridays. Fridays we're gonna have like Friday day, pizza day, fun day, and we can watch some cool classics, some DVDs, and just kind of chill out and enjoy Fridays, which is like a day off from learning. We're just gonna have some fun. I want to show you the bench, which is going to be the learning area, and also it's going to be like, it's not like we're not going to use timeout per se, but Nyla, I'm sorry, now that I turned the light on. But this area is going to be where, you know, if they are getting overwhelmed, Nyla, stop. If they're getting overwhelmed and they're feeling like they're wanting to move on from an activity, they can come here and they can, you know, read a book. They can think about, you know, why they haven't been listening. You know, it's sort of like a timeout situation, but we don't call it timeout anymore. You can call it whatever you want to call it. So I got to figure out a name to call the timeout station. You can basically see the room. It's actually, it looks smaller on here, but it's actually a lot larger than what you guys are seeing here. I do have some bins with blocks and stuff, and then this little organizer is just for me, for my, you know, receipts, accounting situation, account receivables, payables, things like that, for tax purposes. I'm also going to show you where I'm going to be putting my parent wall and like the bulletin board for like the seasons. So like each season we're going to be, you know, doing arts and crafts and things like that, and the kids are going to be able to experiment and using their creative, they're using their imagination. Because I think nowadays, just from experience with my kids and from the discussion that I've been having with my kids, my daughter especially, they're not able to be as creative as they used to be in school. It's all just like work, and homework. They're not able to be as creative and use their creative outlets. And so I want for the kids to come here and be able to be creative and hands-on, use their brain, use their minds, and know that they can create amazing things. So I'm going to show you where my art wall, my seasonal art wall, is going to be. This is where my parent wall is going to be. If you remember, I had some photos here. It's a little bit dark, but we're going to get some lights put into the ceiling. But this is where my parent wall, like communication center, is going to be, where I'm going to have the calendar, things that we're going to be getting done for the week. You know, y'all know all that about parent wall. This is sort of my what's the word I'm looking for? My think tank, our creative station. So this is where that's going to be. And then on this wall right here is where I'm going to make that bulletin board and the seasonal art wall. That way we can do our arts and crafts and just put it on up there. So I gotta find like a fun color to paint and put up there and create that bulletin board. So that is going to be so cool. Also, the reason why I chose to put the daycare back here instead of the dining room where it originally was is because you have the daycare room here, and then you have the bathroom here, and then the mud room. So it's like I am able to see the kids when they're off to the bathroom, and able to receive them, and their parents can come. My mudroom is a hot mess right now, but the kids, they can come in. I'm going to be making this wall for the kids where they could come in, drop their jackets, their bags, their backpacks, things like that. And then obviously it's my home, so my family is still going to be using the mudroom as well. Just going to make it a lot more organized and just a lot more cleaner. I'm going to repaint in here, make it a little bit brighter, add some wallpaper, and just really do some different things to make organizing and storage just a lot more easier for us as a family, and also for me as a daycare. So we do have two entrances on our property. We have a back entrance and a front entrance. We're not going to be using the front entrance. We're going to be using the back entrance. So the parents are going to come, drop the kids off. I'm going to have a gate here, take the kids in, sign them in on this wall. They're going to go here, and also I have the kitchen so we can prepare meals and things like that. They are going to be eating in the classroom, and I am going to be serving breakfast, lunch, and 2 snacks. So they are going to be eating in the classroom, but here in the kitchen, you know, I'm going to make it a little bit more functional and the kids, they'll be able to come in and just help me prepare meals and things like that, which is so cool, and I am super excited. I can't wait. So let me show you where they're going to be taking naps. So this is my family room. It's a hot mess right now. It's okay. We're living in our house. My kids are home from school today, and my daughter, she's just going ham on the living room. But this is where they're going to be taking naps. So I'm basically just going to be moving the coffee table out of the way and putting down their cots, their blankets. I'm going to be having like the lullabies on the TV that kind of just, sings them to sleep. And this is where they're going to be taking naps. And then this is the reason why my desk is in here. So that when they are taking naps, I am able to see them and really just keep an eye on them. That way they are not unsupervised. So this is the reason why I did that video with my office space, my little office nook, because the kids are going to be in here during nap time, and nap time is going to be for 2.5 hours. So I'll be in here just doing like paperwork, my daily lunch menus, and just attendance and all the things that you do, the business end of the daycare. And my time is going to be from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Fridays. So I am super excited about it. I have tons of ideas for storage, and just tons of ideas, you guys. My creative juices is going right now. So I am so excited about it. And I hope that you guys are excited too. I didn't think that this was going to happen because of the inspector, but thank God, he has turned it around and I am able to do it. So I'm going to take you guys along with me on the journey of getting this daycare finalized, and definitely take you guys through a full tour when it's completely furnished and we have all the cots and all the things once everything arrives. So let me know if you guys want to see like some vlog style decorating for the daycare, and organizational videos for the daycare as well. And just decorating, period, for the daycare. So I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video, and I hope that you guys, like this video. I know it didn't have anything much to do with decorating per se, but I kind of just want to take y'all through, what's going on in my life, all the stuff that I've been kind of putting out there, working on my personal life, working on my mental health and things like that. And this is what the result of that is, and I'm just super duper excited, So thank you guys so much for watching today. I promise you I will have some new videos coming out for you guys. We're going to be decorating my living room for spring next week, so definitely stay tuned for that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Remember that Jesus is Lord. He loves you, and I love you too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Go